Alright guys, I just want to go over a new kind of an air gun pistol. I don't know what you'd really classify this as. This is the AEA Defender. It's pretty new. What this is a bolt gun, and I'll show you how it works. You just shoots 2 bolts and it breaks down. It's kind of like a Derringer. It breaks down like this. You got little plungers right there. When you pull the trigger, one shoots out and depress it, and another one shoots out when you press it again. And this uses what looks kind of like shotgun shells, and it has a little burst disc right here that it hits. The hammer hits it, and then it releases the air through right here. And I'll kind of show you what all it does. So I can do this one-handed here. This is the setup. It shoots these bolts, and it's on a little rod right here. Basically it hits the hammer hits this, and it shoots air through this little rod, and it launches the bolt. And you fill these little cartridges up with about 5,000 psi, so it's extremely high pressure. And what it is, you use this little fill port, standard Foster fitting fill port. And excuse my hands here. Sorry, just taking this off right here. You take this part off, and you get the little shell. And then you just, excuse me here. And then you just screw this on. You fill each of them up, and you'll notice when you do the little burst disc right there, it gets kind of round. That's why you know it's full, and you won't be able to remove this. This, when it compresses air, there's a little washer, a little rubber washer that basically seals, and you cannot remove this. That's why you know it's full of air. And basically you just unscrew this, and you screw this back on, and you put it in the gun. Now this comes with a bunch of burst discs. You have to use these per shot. They unscrew on the back right here of the shell, and they go in it, and when you hit the hammer, it puts the hole through it and basically pushes the air through. You get 10 bolts with it. You can buy more, of course. The only thing I would really probably change about this is the manual. The manual really sucks, mainly because it's in German. There's no English at all in it. It's all German. So I had to reach out to the company to actually get instructions on this. They were nice enough to send me instructions, and they actually sent me a couple things free for it. So I really appreciate that at AEA Air Guns. They make some pretty neat stuff. And this is the AEA Defender. Now it's got the feel of a regular pistol firearm, and you have a safe and fire button right here, and you just basically push that back and it pops open. This is a little bit of a heavy trigger. I think it's around 4 pounds or more, but overall it's not too bad. And you have a front laser right here. It has regular sights, and it's got I think this is 11mm dovetail. You can mount a RMR scope or whatever you want on it. Overall, it's not a bad deal. Got a place for a lanyard right there. Would I recommend it? Maybe. I mean, it's not hugely powerful. It's only about 30 to 40 pounds of energy. It's not a huge deal, because I just use it for plinking, but you know, it's not a bad deal. It's around $300, so you might want to hold off on it if you're trying to use it for anything major, just maybe plinking around. But overall, it's not a bad gun. I had a little problem with filling it up when I first got it, and they gave me instructions on it, and overall now it's actually pretty good. But just you got to remember, this thing takes 5,000 psi, so it takes a lot of air to fill up these little cartridges. But once you do, this thing really does a good job. I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot of foot-pounds on it, but it does pretty good and accurate. But just wanted to show you guys, and tell me what you think in the comments. Thanks.